Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's Thursday, June 12th, 2025. Two things we are working on today that I want to let you guys in on. One, being a better loser. I've been re-entering after a lot of losses, haven't been accepting my losses, and for that reason I keep re-entering, trying to get in, trying to make up that loss. I'm taking subpar setups, and that's no good. It's been working for me, either been breaking even or been a winner, and I know that's not going to work long term, and for all my accounts, that is not a profitable strategy. So we're going to work on that today. We're going to accept the losers, move on, and go to the next one. Number two, no trading during lunchtime. Lunchtime for me is 8:30 to 10 a.m., and it's just too many losers. The profitability on that is just not good enough, and I know that, and I keep taking these trades, and I need to stop doing that because it's just not worth it. So that's two things we're going to work on. We're coming into the market understanding that it's all random. We do not control anything. Bringing a proper mindset and following up on that. So let's take a look at the chart, see what levels we might have and any trades we might take. All right, guys, here we are in the charts. NQ hourly on the right side. ES hourly on the left side per usual. Mark out any pivots we see on the charts. Here on the NQ, you guys can see, this one was already tapped into earlier in the session. Then we have another pivot right here and another pivot right up above a little bit higher. What I'm expecting right now for price to do is either come tap into this hourly pivot, or if you guys see this red gap or red block right here, that is a 4-hour gap that we have yet to mitigate. So right here, you guys are able to see it. This gap is on both ES and NQ. And you guys can see it right here. Price potentially, but come in here, tap into that, give a valid setup, and we'll be interested in a short. If 4-hour candle closes here in about 8 minutes, if this closes super strong, it might be time to bail on that thesis and potential bullish move continuation, because price has already swept all this liquidity from the previous day, from yesterday that we were looking at, and might just want to continue higher. But we'll see. We'll see how price wants to react here. If you look at the 2-minute. We do have a gap right here that is valid of a potential setup. If price wants to come down here, close below this, I'll be interested in a short and a move lower, because if price is coming down here, it's telling me that the sellers are in the market and a potential for a sell-off is plausible. So we'll be interested in that setup. So now we're just going to do is wait. 670 or 653. Price is pretty close to tapping into this level, into this gap, and into this pivot point. So we're just going to wait it out, see if it wants to give us a valid setup after that. If it wants to close below this, we'll make sure to take it. Other than that, we're just going to be patient. We're going to wait, and we'll see what happens. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, potential short here. If we get this candle closed below, it's going to be a tight one. And do we? We don't. As you guys see, there's a little gap right in between there. No trade. We're going to wait it out. Wait for it to close below. Okay, guys, possible NQ short here. We're about to get the close of the candle. Looks like we're going to be in on it. We're in on this setup. Again, I previously talked about the reason behind it. Price, this was a pivot zone here. Price came into it right here, tapped into it, gave another leg up, gave the clean gap. Once price came below, disrespected that gap. It's telling me the sellers are in the market, and there's nothing else for me to do, right? Once the chart tells me to get in, gotta get in. And risk the trade. That's the probability, and just wait out for the probabilities and let the trade play out. So right now we're in it. Again, nothing much for me to do after this. Just we're gonna sit around, hang out, and it's either gonna hit the stop loss or it's gonna hit the TP. Again, we don't control any of the outcome whatsoever once we're in it. Not gonna exit prematurely. Not gonna do any of this. Not gonna do that. We're just gonna wait it out, and then if whatever happens, happens. So I'll be back. I'll update you guys here in a little bit, and we'll see how it goes down. All right, guys, that was a pretty quick loss there. Price just reversed against me. The bears or the bulls wanted to keep going higher, and that's exactly what it did. The stop loss didn't even trigger. I got stopped out a little bit higher, all the way up here, I think. There was no orders in between my stop loss and I guess wherever that was. But it's crazy because it's prop firm, so I should have been stopped out, but whatever. Took a much larger loss. Now we're not going to revenge trade. We're going to be calm. We're going to be cool, collected about it. There's still more opportunities throughout the day. We're going to wait for those, and we'll see if we could take any more valid setups. This level I marked out here, this gap, 4-hour gap. If price could come down here and close below this, again, we'll be interested in another setup. This was what we called out in the morning. We're going to make sure we execute once the trades present themselves. Not going to be mad about it. It's all randomness. Same way price had a bullish move up, could have had a bearish move down. We don't control any of the outcome. We're making sure we're coming with the proper mindset, and we'll be back. Okay, guys, here we are, potential short here. Once candle closes in about 1 second. Boom. We are in on that there. Okay, guys, the reason behind this setup, I called out these levels earlier. Yes, price has gone through it, wicked above it, but we're still expecting a ton of selling pressure here on the 4-hour, because this is what we're really expecting, this gap to hold here. Price has gone through it, tapped into it, went a little bit higher. The 2 minute came, gave the setup. A lot of strong gaps here. This was the first one that it's closed below, which is telling me this is potential for the sell-offs. Bears are in the market. They might want to reverse this, and the 4-hour traders might be interested in continuing this a little bit lower now. So we are in it, guys. Second trade of the day, being super patient, being super disciplined, understanding that it's all random, guys. We look for our setups, we take them. Whatever happens after that, it's out of our control, out of our hands, and we're just along for the ride. So I'll update you guys here in a little bit. I do have to head into the office today, so I might not be able to record the finishing, but I'll update you guys before I leave, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, here we are back on the charts. It's been about an hour since we entered in on this trade. Haven't been looking at the trade as much. I'm trying to work on my patience and not let my emotions get the best of me, and I'm kind of just not looking at it. I fluctuate in between. I look at it 10 minutes, every 15 minutes, just to see where price is at, and we're kind of just along for the ride, as I keep mentioning. There's been a ton of news that's come out. Something about Iran came out somewhere around here. Trump's talking about Tesla, how he backs Tesla, and then some tariff news came out again. And this is what you see, the price fluctuation going up, down, all around, everywhere, basically. And we're just along for the ride. So we have our stop loss. We have our take profit set. I'm heading into the office right now, so I won't be able to record the outcome of this trade and any other trades I take after that, but we're going to make sure we follow the 2 things we said we were going to do today, which one is to accept our losses. We're not going to revenge trade. We're not going to get back into a setup after we get taken out unless there's an actual level that's price that's tapped into, or a reason and a gap that gets inverse and disrespected. And 2, not trading during lunchtime. We were in a trade during lunchtime here, but we're not going to take another one if we get stopped out here until after 10, and we'll just wait around. So I'll come home once I get back. Once I get done with work, I'll come back. I'll update you guys on how the day finished and on the P&L and all that. So I appreciate you guys. I'll be back in a bit. All right, guys. So here we are back on the charts. Currently 6:30 p.m. evening time. I just want to run through this real quick and let you guys know how it all went down after that trade. We were basically in this trade for 4 hours and 37 minutes. As you guys see here, price came close to stopping me out, about 3 points away. It came here this time. 4 points away on this one, and thankfully ended up working in my favor. Somewhere around here, around 12:45, we move our stop loss to break even, as you guys know, because market on closing balance comes out around 12:50. There was a ton of Tradeify issues. I was not able to move my stop loss to break even. I was not able to take out in profit. There was a bunch of issues. Thankfully, I was just spamming the exit button, exit all, and eventually I did get out. I think it was on I don't even know when I got out. It was after price had pushed back up a decent amount, and it was just chopping around somewhere around here. So I got out for a little bit of green, but still super crazy and hectic times. Here I'll show you guys the Apex accounts. I can't show you the P&Ls for all the accounts, but I'll show you guys just the execution and the trades. Okay, so here you guys can see 2 trades, 1 small break-even winner, and 1 large loss that you guys saw earlier. For some reason, my stop loss just didn't get triggered, and it got triggered about $100 afterwards, so it kind of sucks. Here you guys see minus 352, and here you guys see the long trade, 4 hours, 37 minutes. Pretty decent patience by me by holding it for that long, and thankfully it was a break-even trade and not a loser. So here you guys can see all accounts basically 291. One account, or some accounts, My Fund of Futures, thankfully they were able to do something about the Tradeify issues. They actually reset all 3 of my accounts. Other prop firms, I don't think they're going to do that. They're not as nice and polite. But shout out to My Fund of Futures, and that's why they're my number 1. That's why I love trading with them, because they always come out clutch, and customer service number 1. So today, pretty long day, pretty boring day, 2 trades only. First trade was a quick loser, and second trade took all day, and somehow ended up breaking even. Came into today with 2 things in my mind that I wanted to work on. One was being a good loser, not revenge trading, not going on tilt, not entering subpar setups after a loss, and I think we did that. Second challenge for me was not trading during lunchtime. I was already in a trade, so it was pretty easy for me not to do that. Tomorrow we're going to come with the same mindset and the same process and the same challenges for myself, to not get angry, not go on tilt, to accept my losses, and number 2, not trading during lunchtime. So tomorrow we're going to come back. Hopefully it's a better day. This price action kind of sucked at the end during the PM session, but we were still able to keep our cool, keep our composure, and we'll battle it out tomorrow again. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.